10 Gulfstream. This is Next Weather.
Well, the National Weather Service is going to be adding heat-related risk zones this summer. And on the Gulf Coast, that's something that could be very important to us. Meteorologist Michael White has more information. Hey, Michael.
Jason, welcome back. Hope you had a great vacation. One thing I wanted to talk about here on Next Weather was the fact that we are going to be having risk zones starting this year related to heat, something we've never seen before. Now, we've had severe weather risk zones, as most of you watching know, but now we're going to see these risk zones relegated to when temperatures really begin to ramp up. And here's what they're going to look like. Now, every day, including today, for example, you're going to be in a level 0. Green means little or no risk from expected heat. Now, there's going to be levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, yellow, orange, red, and purple, magenta. So you can have a minor risk for heat, you can have a moderate risk for heat, a major risk for heat, and extreme risk for heat. That one's going to be rare and or long duration extreme heat with little to no overnight relief. It will affect anyone without effective cooling or adequate hydration. Impacts likely in most health systems, heat-sensitive industries, and infrastructure. Hopefully we don't see any level 4s throughout this summer season. Here's a look at where we were today. Green, that means there is a level 0, little to no impact related to heat. Temperatures are expected to be on the upswing, though. As we head in throughout the beginning of May, we're going to see above average temperatures for most of the nation. What does that mean for us? Well, off the long-range GFS ensemble, you can see it's not out of control heat. Most highs will be in the mid to low 80s. Okay, that's doable, but the mornings are not going to feel as pleasant as they have the last couple of days. Morning temperatures will be in the mid to low 60s pretty much for the next couple of weeks. That means the air is going to be a lot more humid than it was today, how it was on Earth Day, and how it was Sunday afternoon. But we expect that as we head into May and get closer to the summer. It's just always sad to see the cool mornings go away. But above average temperatures will move in, and not much rain either. The projections for rainfall locally about 2 to 3 tenths of an inch. That outlook goes all the way through Monday evening at 7. And that shows hardly any shower activity at all for the Gulf Coast. Much higher chances of rain will be west of Interstate 59 in Mississippi. As you head closer toward Louisiana and Arkansas and Texas, that's where most of the rain is projected to be. But to go back to these heat risk zones, when we go throughout the summer, we'll start to see those level 1s and level 2s creeping in. Last year when we had the drought, more than likely we would have easily seen some level 3s. Hopefully we don't this year, but just know it's a possibility. That's why we always tell you to make sure you hydrate if you're going to be doing any outdoor working. But we're in late April. We have a ways to go till we're in the dog days of summer. That doesn't begin until after the 4th of July. I'll be on Good Day Gulf Coast bright and early tomorrow morning. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night. Jason's going to have way more updates on the weather coming up later tonight on Fox 10 News at 9. Have a good one.
Definitely looking at some warmer weather even in the short term, but it may be a while before we get there to the summer heat. In Peru, there is a health alert due to an epidemic. So far this year, infections exceeded 134,000 cases, and that's almost 4 more times than the same period last year. For officials in the U.S., it's concerning because of the cases of the mosquito-borne virus have been going up in recent years. Here's meteorologist Matt Barentine with more.
The South American country of Peru is in a state of emergency. Cases of the mosquito-borne virus dengue fever have exploded and led to widespread hospitalizations. There are already more cases through April than all of last year. Officials say warming from climate change combined with rapid population growth has fueled the epidemic. Now, U.S. officials are watching for a northward spread as the northern hemisphere warms towards summer. Dengue fever has the grim nickname of breakbone fever because of the pain that it causes in joints. It's fatal in about 5% of cases, so most cases just give flu-like symptoms. And most cases in the U.S. are due to travel, and it cannot be spread from person to person. It can only be spread from mosquito to person. This year, nearly 1,000 travel cases have already been reported, but only 4 local cases, and those were all down in Florida. Now, obviously, dengue is very rare here, but there are other mosquito-borne viruses like Triple E and West Nile that we have to watch out for. So it's always a good idea to take your precautions with mosquitoes, trying to avoid the outdoors around dawn and dusk. Wear repellents with DEET. Also, you need to cover up and wear light colors. They're attracted to darker colors, and also you could plant mosquito repelling plants like lemongrass, citronella, certain herbs, etc. All good ideas to just do our best to stay away from these pests here during the hot summer months. In Mobile, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
And warmer temperatures are ahead for the Gulf Coast. Here's your 7-day forecast. As we head into the weekend, the wind picks up, a higher rip current risk at the beaches there. Daytime highs in the 80s, overnight lows getting into the mid-60s by the weekend.